Alright everybody, so we're officially back from Power Tour and gotta get back into the swing of the projects. And well, I think today is the day I think I can face it. Okay, just kind of breaks a guy's heart to look at it in the shape it's in, with a busted front bumper and smashed in fender. Deer, not a fan. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of deer. And I only hit the deer at 25 miles an hour, so just happened to be a very large deer, and I hit it just right. So anyway, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a little disassembling, and I do have a new fender for it. I can scuff up the bumper and paint it, at least in primer. Okay, I guess I should say I can primer it. No, this car breaks a guy's heart seeing it like this. It's tough. This car means a lot to me. It was my senior graduation gift. Me and my dad done a lot of work to it to get it to where it was, till the deer ruined it. So means a lot to a guy. So it broke his heart when it was in this shape, because you know, this is the car, if I ever sold it, I go trophy winner right here, and I could go get the trophies and show you. But you know, it was really nice car, and it's gonna be nice again. We're reaching that point in Arkansas summer where it's too hot to paint and it looked good. So, and I'm really thinking painting the whole car is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I've got plans, you know. I'd like to pull the motor out, put a cam in it, maybe a better set of pistons, give it a little oomph, because this is just a throttle body 305 with a set of shorty headers that previous owner welded on when I got the car. So it needs new headers, needs a new Y pipe, and it needs a little more pep in its step. It's just what a guy's trying to say, okay? But I love driving that car, and it needs to be fixed, and I miss driving it. So I'm going to do this for now, and in the fall when we're ready to paint it, well, I'll take it back off and we'll paint it then. But for now, car needs drove. So but as you can see, no one painted underneath the hood when they painted it the GM metallic blue. So we're gonna pull the motor, clean all that up, paint all underneath the hood, make it true show car, you know, you get what I'm saying. Make it nice. That's what a guy's trying to say. So I think that's yeah, I think that's what this video is going to be, is getting, you know, this at least back on. A guy can drive it to work if he chooses so, and when people go, hey, ain't that the car they used to, you know, I can cry and kick them in the shin. So I think that's the goal. But just a little bit about it. I said it's 88, it's a base model, 305 throttle body, 700 R4, 262 rear gears, I think, maybe 265, whatever the number is. But one wheel wonder, does get burnouts. I have put Trans Am sway bars and wonder bars on it, and it's got pretty sure I put WS6 springs in the rear too. So you know, its performances, it's got them. Nope, not really. It's got a lot of dress up stuff, lots. Went to a lot of parades and shows. Got invited to a lot of parades and shows, and then a deer hit it. So, oh man, sucked. But yeah, I'm gonna get the bumper off, probably primer it, get the fender on, primer it too. I forgot it's an unpainted fender, so got to do that. I need to fix this headlight bucket, and by fix I mean replace, because I've got another one. So I need to do that, and yeah, I'll say that's the plan. So let's get started. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna get her up in the air. I'm about to teach you, if you want to work on a 3rd gen, all you need is a 7mm pretty much, or a 10. Lots of those too. So let me go find the jack and get her jacked up. Okay, now that it's up high enough, start disassembling. We're off to a good start. Wrong way. Don't remember there being another bolt there, but I could be. Okay. First piece off. Success. Alright. Zip out the way. Zip out the way. Alright. It's already too hot. Okay. Now, let's pop down here and get the underneath off. That'll be fun. Oh, not really. Can't see nothing, can you? Okay, let me just... Come back. Okay. Okay. Got that one. Let's see here. Oh, there's always one clip. Nah, okay, we'll do it the right way instead of breaking it. Alright. Let's see here. This whole assembly needs to come off. We got some tin. Leave that. So it is, get that out. Okay, come over here and get these. That's what I need. Those are out. So there. Okay. The same thing on this side. Yep. I'll hold it in. With some 10mm screws. Come right off. Okay, here we go. Roll my ankle, get back down here, check. Okay. Really, the more I'm looking at this, I don't know this piece necessarily needed to come off. But we'll take it off. Watch out, Mr. Young Dragon. Up to your foot. Come on. There you go. Process diverted. That, two on the end, and this comes off. Okay. That one is a Phillips plug. This one is just missing. Okay. Well, we're about finished. Terrific. Oh goodness. Okay, now this one's gonna be a pain. There we go. Yeah, put it down on there. Hold on. It's always something. Good grief. Okay. Get this one real quick. Okay. Whoa. Well done. Oh goodness. Okay, so like usual, I resorted to violence. I'll get new ones. I have them. So. There we go. It's out. One piece done. So what else I got to do now? That's not part of it, so that doesn't have to come out. Alright. If I remember right, all I have in there should be some 10mm speed nuts. And then should, oh no, got all these clips down here. And then 2 10mm nuts. Okay, so, oh, 3. Wonderful. Great, grand. Okay, but we got power tools, so not that bad. Let me pull the body clips. I do need those. Hey, attempt 2. Success. There. Yeah. Okay, then. We'll have to fix that. Let's put that right there for now. That's a little bit me problem. Next, I'm going to show you how to get stuff ready for paint. You guys are going to love my get it ready paint process right here. It's 2 steps. Real easy. Can't mess it up. This is what we're going to do. Step number 1. Spray it with water. Let me demonstrate. Okay, now step number 1 is done. Time for step 2. Very important. You're simply going to grab a rag, any sort of drying towel. This is what you're going to do. You're going to just dry it off, okay? You might say, well, Joey, you forgot to get the soap. And I'm going to say, Mr. YouTube watcher, I'm going to paint it. Okay, it's okay if it gets scratched. That's what I gotta say. So, we'll simply take the drying towel, get all the goo off of it from its setting. Pick her up. We'll get this too. Not thinking this, but never hurts to dry it while you're looking at it. You know what I mean? Might as well. It's right there in your face. Just get it. Those are dried off. That's dried off. This is dried off. Sweat in the eye. Check. Okay. Now, yeah, don't want it to look bad. You'll judge me. Again, same process for this piece. I'm just going to simply dry it. That's all we're doing. Simply dry it. Okay, we'll put this on the table now. We'll scupper and prime it. Now you're probably saying, are you even going to sand it before you paint it? Yes, I'm going to sand it. Just because I didn't wash it right doesn't mean we're not going to do this right. I'm going to hit it with some 800 grit, come back with some 400 on the deer damage, because they're probably going to need it. Yep, I can feel it. We're going to get her smooth, and then we'll primer it. It's going to be okay, Jerry. Don't freak out. It's going to be all right. Ah, this guy. All right. Fire in the hole. It's going to be okay. See, Jerry, we did it. We sanded it. It's got 800 grit on it. I said, I already tell you I need to come back and do some 400 over here where the deer chipped it all to pieces. I need to clean that up. But the rest is relatively smooth. So there's a couple rock chip nibs we'll have to hit. But other than that, it's pretty good. So you guys just watch me sand some of it. So I'm going to we'll jump forward. You know what I mean? To it's ready to paint. Oh. Alright, so you can see it's covered. It's been smoothed over. Had to really dig in over here on the side that hit the deer. Worst spot right there, it cracked the plastic. That's never going to be the same. But it's smoothed over as best as it can be. Blended back in. Won't be any high spots, low spots that I feel. Or at least that will be noticeable if there are. So we're fixing to hang it off the table and throw a coat of paint on it. And as you can see, bumper's perfect length. Hangs. Paint hanger. Check. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Test spray. Check, check. Okay, here we go. And of course, we're just going to hit her with the light coat the first go over. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll hit it with probably about 2 more coats. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. You can see, is it perfect by any means? No, not even a little bit. I mean, it's got some flaws. You know, there's things we're gonna have to do to it when I get around to painting the car. I mean, no, I was gonna have to put some body filler in it. Probably some plastic bonder to fix the crack. I may end up having to find another bumper. I don't know yet. But the goal is, let's drive the car again. Let's get it back on the road. It's not sitting here beat up. So let's just make it one piece. So we can at least be road legal and drove. Ain't gotta be perfect. It's not gonna win any car shows right now. I just simply want to drive the car. So that's what we're going for. But it's at least 90% fixed. So I'm gonna call it good for today. let's see, we'll hop back over here to the paint booth and we will put our fender on the table, scuff it up. Now this is a new old stock fender that I found. I actually got lucky, only paid 60 bucks for it. They just wanted it out of the way. But found the fender, fixing to well, I'll tell you what, look, fender, woohoo, was ordered for a 990 model, but hey, guess what, they're pretty much all the same. So anyway, we're gonna get this out of the box, scuff it up, get it primered, pull the old fender off, probably wash the car, and then we'll start putting all this stuff back on. So that's where we're at. That's what we're fixing to do. All right, brake plan, action. Okay, so this thing's scuffed up. Same thing. Put a couple coats of primer on it. Then we're just gonna put it on the car. Again, not going for perfect. Just going for make it one and drive it. So I've got time to pull it apart this fall and actually paint it. Make it all look good. That's what we're doing. Dirt underneath it. Only 40 years worth. I think huh? No, you got the way. Cordless right too. I'm trying to start some of them. Down in there. I'm not going to tighten them. 2 turns. Just enough to actually. So that's holding it in. Yeah, okay, so you still want to leave it so loose so you can move things around. So you can push back in now and then. You wanted to cut back here at the back. Get it? Okay. You want to pick it? Try to. Okay. There. So, 2 hours later, the fender's on. That was a nightmare. Be glad you weren't part of it. Okay, well, we're finally at least to the point of putting the bumper back on. We're on the downhill slope, what they say. We're back to the should just kind of go together stuff, not be a pain. So, what we're going for, I hope. Goes out the way. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. Those are on. Finish holding them on, won't you? Yes. I got a whip. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I took the 10. Pull that home. That side needs to push in down. Yeah. Now I just need to find the 10 so I can cheat and send these home. That way this will pop out. Laying over here. Okay. Got it. Okay, not a fan. Well, looks computerish again. Okay, all right, come on. Looks like it fits pretty good. Yeah. So far, man. That's okay. Oh, maybe not. Shake the headlight buckets for a minute. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to find the oil, then go ahead and put it on. Okay, top part, bumper, secure. Now I just gotta climb under there and get bottom part, secure. Oh, alright. Well, I had a battery die, and then another battery was dead. I didn't realize I never charged it. So, flash forward, it's put back together. It's a car again. It does the things. Lights all still work, surprisingly. And honestly, I could not be happier. It's not the way I want it to look, but it's better than coming out here and looking at it with a rusting out fender and beat up headlight bucket and one headlight. And anyway, you get the point. It looked real sad and down and depressing, but at least now it looks like it's headed in the right direction to be something again. So we're moving in the right direction. It's gonna get painted eventually. Honestly, when I go to paint it, it's gonna be extensive, because if I've learned anything tonight from messing with this stupid fender, this thing needs door pins and bushings bad. It's hurting for them. I think that's a lot of my issues with fitment, is those things are shot, and it's just not one to play kosher. It worked with the fender that had been on the car for 40 years, but you put a brand new fender on it, it says, pass. I don't like it. I don't want to. So that's going to be a future me problem. But for now, I'm just happy this thing's back together. When we get out here tomorrow, we'll film some cleaning it up, making it not look like, you know, barn find. Increase the value. Nope, not really. Just set under a carport. But we'll get out here, clean it back up, make it look good as it can. And then, I don't know, this is gonna be the new daily driver for a while. I can tell you that much right now. Yeah, miss driving this thing, so it's fixing to be drove every day. And I'm going to smile the whole time. But, alright, I'm going to wrap it up for the night and get back out here tomorrow afternoon after church services and get it washed and cleaned up. Alright, so we got this all set up. We're ready to make it pretty and clean again. So, that's what we're going to do. Get all the junk off of it. As you can see, it's really, you know, it's embedded in the paint. So, it's going to take more than just a pressure wash, you know what I mean? So, we're going to get her going. Now, I'm not sponsored by any type of ceramic coating, but I'm just saying, if you love your car, put a ceramic coat on it, because this thing hasn't been washed in 6 months. Because the deer hit it on like December 20th, and today's June 21st. Look, the water's all beaded up, it's coming off. Is it going to be perfect when I dry it? No. It's going to need buffed again. But hindsight being 2020, this made the cleanup process way easier. I mean, as you've seen in the video, before I even scrubbed it on the lower half of the car, really, it was still beating up. It was coming right off. And as soon as I got through scrubbing it, guess what happened? The rest of it started beating up. So get a ceramic coat. I highly recommend it. And I don't think you'll regret it. But I'm going to get this dried off. Kind of show you the damage from letting it set for 6 months. And then probably finish it up there. I know. I'll clean up the interior, take it for a drive later. But yeah, we're getting there. Alrighty. So it's all cleaned back up again. Let's see. Is it perfect by any means? No. It's got a weird, I don't know what those are, but it's got those spots in it. The paint needs clay barred in the worst way possible, and then clean up half bad. Got the interior all vacuumed out, cleaned up. Looks real nice and pretty in here again. And no, it's not a manual. It is an automatic. I just like the shift knob. So it's got an adapter. But it's all cleaned up again. Had some weird boo-boos. I don't know how that happened. But I put some paint touch-up in it, so it's not noticeable. Tires are aired back up. Everything's cleaned up again. But hop over here. That is not the original miles. I had to put a new gauge cluster in it. Odometer discrepancy. Can't sell it. But everything's cleaned up again. So I guess we'll see if it'll come out of hiatus and start up. So we'll see what happens. Just so you can see that no, it wasn't already warmed up. It's cold. It's set up very well. But we'll take a look underneath the hood. It's starting to chug along, you can hear. But like I said, nothing crazy. Our shorty headers on it. Edelbrock 1406, Edelbrock Performer intake. Yeah, you know, as hopped up as the throttle body's gonna get. So, runs pretty good. Go back here and set you back down. Everything seems to be in working order. Started up. Now, I guess for laughs and giggles, you can see if the AC still works. I'm gonna lean towards probably not, but it might. It's blowing. It's kind of cool. Probably needs charged. It's at least kind of cool air. We'll give it a minute. It's been a while since it's ran too, so. let it think about it. See what it gets to. It's acting like it wants to work. I hear the compressor kicking on and off, so it's doing something. Alright, well, let it do its thing and stay here, run a little bit, put a good charge on the battery, and we'll take it for a drive. Make sure it still does all the things. The AC didn't come around, but luckily, right over there, behind that fence that I don't know if you can see because of the sun, but anyway, over there is a Dollar General, so I went and got some 134 and got in here. Now it's got some nice 48-degree AC. So is it really AC though? In all honesty, no. I mean, there's some T-tops there and there, and then a giant glass there, giant glass back there. So no, but at least when it rains I will not suffocate. At least kick this on and we'll manage. But everything seems to be good. Oil pieces are good, right where I want them to be. Temp's running 190 sitting here. This does have a dual fan setup from a 4th gen Camaro, Firebird, whatever. It does have the dual fan setup on it, 180 thermostat, generic stuff. But turn the idle up just a little bit because I didn't like where it was idling now. When the AC was on, it was idling at like 500, so adjusted that to idle about 700, and way happier now. It doesn't feel like it's about to sit here and just die. So, but everything appears to be working like it should. So, well, Dad's working on fixing the headlights back there in the Impala, so I think the battery's good and got a good charge on it. I mean, it is shut off, give her a second, flip the key, starts right back up. I mean, it's never fails. So it is still the same good car it was when the deer hit it and then I parked it. So I think we're in good shape. It's gonna be nice to drive this one again. So, but all right, I'll see you guys there in a little bit when we take it for a drive. All right, it's time to go for a drive. Gassed up, got my thirst quencher, time to take her home. No, but I'm happy with it. Alright, so that's going to bring us to the end of another video. And it's running great. It does the things and does what it needs to do, which is always a blessing with this car. Because through all the years I've owned it, it's always a lot of highs and a lot of lows. It's either really, really good and it's really, really bad. So, really no in between with it. Right now we're turning the corner from the bad back to the good. So, grateful for that and glad to be turning that corner. But, you know, it reminds me of Peter and them when after Jesus had died, they're still going out, you know, teaching like Jesus told them to do. And, you know, they, over in Acts chapter 4, they perform a miracle. The rulers are like, you know, we need to do something about them. You know, we can't have them spreading the word and doing all these things. And so they threaten Peter and John, and they say, well, you know, we're not going to be silenced. This is what we're told to do, we're going to do it. So they get thrown in prison. But something powerful happens in the prison. And they reach verse 31 here in Acts chapter 4. And when they had prayed, the place was shaken where they were assembled together, and they were all filled with the Holy Ghost, and they spake the word of God with boldness. And the multitude of them that believed were of one heart and of one soul. Neither said any of them that aught of the things which he possessed was his own, but they had all things common. And with great power gave the apostles witness of the resurrection of the Lord Jesus, and the great grace was upon them all. You know, even when they were going through something bad, they still praised the Lord. And mind you, they praised the Lord so much that they shook the ground. And, well, I don't know about you, but I can't think of a church service where the ground is shook. You know, we all got in one mind and one accord together, so much praying and giving glory to God. So maybe that's something for us all to think about. You know, when's the last time we shook the ground with our faith? You know, when's the last time we were bold in the faith? When's the last time you walked up to a stranger in a parking lot somewhere, or you know, you stepped out on a little bit of faith, maybe talking to a co-worker or a classmate about God? You know, there's lots of things we can learn from the disciples after Jesus passed about being bold in the faith and about going and being a witness in a light. And you know, that's what Jesus tells us to do, is to go and tell the good news. So that's our job as Christians. It's our job it's our job to be the lights of this world. And I mean, this world's a very dark place. You don't have to look very far to see something that will, you know, make you sad or upset you. So that'll be my challenge to everyone who watches this, listens to it, is be bold. You know, take a step out. Maybe you don't know Jesus. Take that step that he's going to meet you there. And he will. Maybe you are a Christian. Well, I challenge you, take the step to be bold. Tell someone you know that's not a Christian about Jesus. I mean, we all got family or friends or just people we know in general that aren't necessarily right with the Lord. Go talk to them. You want to be real bold? Go talk to a stranger in a Walmart parking lot, a Target parking lot, a restaurant. It doesn't matter. Just go talk to someone about the Lord. Because you never know when either you're going to plant the seed in them, or you never know when you're going to water the seed that's already been planted, that's going to get them in a direction towards God. So, just when you're in the highs, give God the praise. When you're in the lows, give God the praise, because he deserves it. And we should always be like Peter and John here. We need to be so bold in the faith that we shake the ground. We need to be so bold in our faith that we can change this world, and that we can make it a better place, and that we can lead the lost to Christ, because that's what we're here to do. So that's gonna wrap up this video, and I said just kind of chew on that, you know, word of thought, or food for thought. That's the way it goes. Just kind of think about that, and well, we'll get into some more shenanigans with the next video and come up with something else to do. So it's always something, right? But alright, we'll catch you guys on the next one.